Okay, we start. Okay guys, so question 2. Kita akan mula ulang kaji bab 3. Revision for chapter 3. So if you got friends want to join halfway, you can join. Is it okay now? The echo? Okay, huh? Alright. So we are going to look at this question. Alright, so if you see this question, right? Bab ni tentang pengamilan kan? We are talking about integration. So the question is basically it asks you to find the price of the car after 7 years. Okay, for BM kamu boleh baca lah soalan dia. Okay, so for those take English, they give you this function s prime t equal to something something. Okay, the question is find the price of the car after 7 years. So guys, 7 tahun ni, 7 years, refer to which variable? Can anyone tell me? What letter? Huruf apa? 7 tahun. Refer to yang mana? Is it T ataupun A ataupun S? Which one? Yes. Okay. Always remember guys, T is to show years. So T equal to 7. Okay. First information. Okay. So second, this one. Harga asal. So based on the question, original price ataupun harga asal adalah A. Okay. So A is equal to 48,000. This is your second information. A equal to 48,000. Okay. So guys, S prime T, it refer to the rate of decrease of value of the car. Okay, kadar penyusutan nilai harga. So now, if you want to find the original price, guys, nak cari harga asal, what should we do to this? Apa yang kita kena buat pada persamaan ni, guys? Anyone can tell? What is our step over here? Cuba komen. Kita akan buat apa kalau nak cari harga asal? Cannot yet, we cannot substitute yet, guys. Kita tak boleh ganti. What is the first step we do? Always, guys. Now we are learning integration, you know, guys. Sekarang kita belajar pengamilan. So first step, common sense means that you must integrate, right? Kamu kena kamikan dulu. Am I right? So means that tak perlu tukar bentuk. Terus kamikan persamaan ni. Okay, this equation, you direct integrate. Okay, kamu kamikan yang ni secara terus. Kamu kami terhadap apa, guys? You are integrate with respect to what? Can you all tell me? Which symbol? Do we integrate to dA or dt? Which one? Kita kami terhadap yang mana? Yes, of course, we are going to integrate towards time. Okay, so why towards time? This one, guys. This is your limit. Ini adalah had kamu. So what you integrate towards is based on your symbol over here. So kalau dt, kita kami terhadap masa dan had kita juga mewakili masa. Okay, dt will show you the limits of time. Alright, so yeah, you're going to integrate towards the dt. Okay, so first step, okay, correct also lah. Like what just now people say, you substitute the a value first. Okay, because if you want to integrate this equation, right, you got two variables. Kamu ada dua pemboleh ubah. So usually when we integrate, right, do you all notice, guys? We only have one variable. Am I right? Bila kami kan hanya boleh satu pemboleh ubah sahaja. Tapi kat sini ada dua, A dan T. So tak boleh. Must be one only. Satu sahaja. So that's why kita gantikan nilai ni. A sama dengan 48,000. Alright, guys? So that's why you will get this equation. Persamaan ni. Then, kamu kamikan macam biasa. Substitute, integrate the equation. Okay? So guys, what is this type of integration? Apa jenis kamilan ni? Can anyone tell? What is the name for this type of integration? Yes, this is definite integration, guys. Kami1 tentu. Mengapa Kami1 tentu? Why do you say this is definite integration? Yes. Always remember, guys, kalau Kami1 tentu, dia akan ada had. If you are doing definite integral, you have limits. This is your limit. Okay? So limit macam mana dapat? Because they say after 7 years. Selepas 7 tahun. So guys, what will be your lower limit here? Upper limit definitely 7 already. So lower limit, had bawah akan bermula dari kosong. It will start from 0 because logic. 7 years, 7 tahun means that from 0 until 7. That's why kamu kami dari kosong sampai 7. Understand, guys? So kamikan macam biasalah, integrate as normal. Siapa kat sini ada kamiran masalah kat situ? Untuk kamikan macam persamaan ni. Anyone have problem on the basic integration? Okay, we revise a bit guys. Kita ulang kaji sikit. Okay guys, so let's say you got equation like this. Saya bagi satu lagi contoh. Okay, okay, saya bagi sama dengan soalan. For those weak, for those that pro already, you don't need to focus this one. Yang sudah mahir tak perlu tengok yang ni. Untuk yang lemah sahaja, Kami1. Okay guys, untuk yang lemah, for those who are weak, how do we integrate this? Macam mana kami? Okay, first step, kamu boleh pisahkan simbol Kami1. You separate the integration sign. Macam ni. Yes, soalan yang saya bagi ni tak tentulah. Okay, sebab tak mau lagi melibatkan had. Yang basic dulu. Okay, so second step guys. Kami1 maksudnya apa? Tambah kuasa. Betul? You increase the power by 1. So kalau kamu tambah kuasa, okay guys, first question. Untuk yang ni kan, this one, apa kuasa kat sini guys? Untuk yang pertama, what is the power? How you get to? Bukan? Bukan. Kuasa bagi X guys, sebelum kamu kami. 5 ni maksudnya apa? X dia kuasa apa? Yes. Selalu ingat guys, is X power 0. They never write in the question. Mereka takkan tunjuk. Tapi kamu kena tahu. Dia adalah X kuasa kosong. Okay? 3X, biasalah. X kuasa 1. Okay, power 1. So integrate means that kuasa tambah 1 bahagi dengan kuasa baru. Power plus 1 divide new power. Same thing. Okay, sorry. Saya tak boleh tulis simbol lagi. Sudah di kami. Okay. So, kuasa tambah 1 bahagi kuasa baru. Tambah C. Okay, guys. So, this is your answer. Pengambilan. Understand, guys? For those who are weak in integration, the basics. Okay, kena faham yang ni tau. Because every single question, they expect you to know the basic. Okay, kamu kena tahu basic. Kalau tak boleh selesaikan. Angela, this one, X power 1. Am I right? So, kuasa tambah 1 lah. That's why you get 2. Bahagi 2. Alright? Integration, guys, is always plus and divide. Remember this. These are the two symbols we use in integration. Tambah dengan bahagi. Okay? So, differentiation, pembezaan, tolak dan darab. Okay, make sure you differentiate guys. This one is integration. This one is differentiation, pembezaan. Okay, are you all clear? Sedikit ke atas. Okay. Okay, boleh? Okay, so kita pergi soalan ni balik guys. Okay, so ini cara kita kami lah. This is the way we integrate. Sama macam ni sahaja. Exactly the same question guys. Saya ubah nombor sahaja. So that's why this is your answer. Okay, ini adalah jawapan setelah kamiran. Okay, then second step, gantikan had. Okay, substitute your limit. So first one, you substitute upper limit. Gantikan had atas dulu, lepas tu gantikan had bawah, your lower limit. Then tekan calculator. Okay, you will get answer. Ini adalah jawapan. Okay guys, clear? But is this our final answer guys? Adakah ini jawapan akhir kita untuk soalan ni? Soalan suruh cari nilai harga kereta selepas 7 tahun. Okay, so what will be the final answer? Ini merujuk kepada nilai susutan. This is the depreciation value in English. Depreciation value means that the price decrease. Okay, because usually right, nilai bagi kereta dia akan menurun. Usually car right, the price will go down. That's a general fact. Okay, so that's why we have nilai susutan. Okay, depreciation value. Okay, so asal original price is this one, 48k. So then menurun sebanyak 5544. So kalau nak cari harga dia sekarang, you want to find the price right now, what you must do guys? You must take ORI minus this value. Am I right? Yang nilai asal tolak dengan berapa banyak dia turun. Kamu akan dapat nilai baru. Okay, so that's why the answer macam ni. Understand guys? All of you get it? The concept for question A, original minus the decrease. Then you get the answer. Can guys? Okay, very good. Okay, soalan B pula. Okay, so for question B, mereka suruh cari peratusan. Berbeza sikit. Okay, they want you find percentage. So, mereka bagi harga asal. So, ini adalah nilai A. This is your A value. So, still same process. Proses yang sama sahaja. You must do integration. Kamu kena kamekan this equation. Then try to get your answer first. Okay, so normal integration macam ni. Okay, boleh tengok. Exactly the same like soalan A. So, kamu kame, then substitute the limit, upper limit, lower limit. You substitute, get the answer. Okay. So, second step, kamu kena kira peratusan. Count your percentage. So, guys, how to count percentage? They want you to count percentage of decrease. Peratusan penurunan harga kereta. So, macam mana kira? Ini nilai yang dia turun. This is the value, how much it decrease. So, if I want to convert to percent, how? Apa kita perlu buat untuk cari nilai? Anyone? Macam mana kira peratusan penurunan dia? Yang ni nilai. Berapa banyak dia turun. Tapi sekarang kita nak tahu nilai ni dalam peratus dia berapa. Okay, you want to know this value in percentage how much. So, how you should do it? Yes. Okay, always remember this concept guys. Kamu ambil nilai ni, bahagi dengan nilai asal, original value. Original value for this question is this one. Ini adalah nilai asal times 100%. Understand guys? So, this is how you get percentage. Ini adalah jawapan dia. Okay guys? Do you understand? Can comment a bit kalau faham? Can Very famous question. Okay, they like to ask in terms of percentage because they want to test and see do you understand the meaning or not. Okay, let me zoom out first. Okay. Yes. You know why I take buku text question, guys? Do you know why I use textbook other than any other reference? Because a lot of you, right, you never try textbook question. Am I right? Kamu semua tak biasa cuba soalan buku teks. Am I right? Because you do other type of question. Correct? kamu buat soalan admaths dari buku rujukan or past year paper. But you all forget one important thing, guys. Kamu lupa. Soalan buku teks actually is very important. Sangat penting. Sebab dia boleh keluar. Sebab dia adalah buku teks. Okay, whenever we talk about textbook, right? Textbook means any question from there can come out because that is your reference. If you done past year, then you do buku teks. Kalau kamu dah habis buat past year, go to buku teks. But usually, right, buku teks is to help you understand the past year. Okay, the concept is like this. Buku teks is more on the basics plus, okay, but this one will support how you do your past year. So you can also start from buku teks if you feel like your basic is not so strong. But if you feel like your basic very good already, you straight go to past year. Kalau kamu rasa kamu bagus dah, terus past year. Kalau rasa tak bagus, buat buku teks dulu. Because textbook, right, they arrange according to section. Am I right? Like subtopic 3.1, 3.2, 3.3. Each subtopic got question. Correct? So you can check and see, do you understand every single subtopic? Maths or admaths? Do you mean maths? Maths also, same concept. You can do textbook question also because it's about the same. All right? Okay, so we go on to question number 1. Okay, this one is related to differentiation a bit, but kamu kena guna konsep pengamilan. Okay, so this one is where they link differentiation and integration, one shot. Okay, guys? So see this question, very interesting. Okay, so they give you this equation and then they give you one information. Okay, guys, this one. Wow, straight away give answer. Okay, correct? So if the height of the oil decrease at this rate, means you will write dH over dt equal to -5. Okay, jangan lupa simbol negatif, guys. Kalau mereka tulis berkurang, kena letak negatif. Okay, always when you see the word decrease, right, in differentiation or integration, I don't have the English version, this one. Later, I got the English version for the following question. I try to seimbang lah between the BM and DLP, like half BM, half DLP. Then only like everyone is fair and square, right? Untuk semua orang. Alright. So yeah. So this is the one equation, another equation. Okay, guys. So you got two equation here. Dua persamaan. So what can you use here, guys? Apa konsep yang kamu boleh guna based on these two equation? Very important concept that you all learn. So anyone? How to connect these two? Macam mana hubungkan dua yang ni? There is one rule you all learn. Tak perlu kami. Kenapa saya cakap macam tu? Lihat soalan. Okay? Yes. Okay, you must find dV over dt. Okay, guys? So why you find dV over dt? Untuk sel tinggi minyak berkurang kadar 5 cm per minit. So maksudnya dH dt lah. H tu mewakili tinggi, T tu masa. So kadar perubahan tinggi sama dengan -5. Okay? So if you read the question, right, guys, they ask you find the volume after 0.5 hours. So means that you want to connect V and T. Am I right? Kamu nak hubungkan dua kuantiti ni dalam soalan ni. Tapi kalau lihat info, kamu ada dua info ni. So means that you must connect both. Am I right? Kamu kena hubungkan dua info yang kamu ada. So how you connect? You use the chain rule. Am I right? Petua rantai. So you must know how to construct the chain rule. So chain rule, dV over dt equal to dV over dH times dH over dt. Am I right? So this is your chain rule, petua rantai. So gantikan sahaja. Just substitute all your value. Okay, then you count the answer. So if you count and see, you should get this answer. 3t minus 30 after you expand everything. Okay. Wait, let me see this one. I think textbook got mistake lah over here because they say decrease. Okay guys, over here kena tambah negatif Okay, I rasa mereka silap sikit. Okay, because berkurang, so sepatutnya negatif 5. This one is negatif 5. So you will get finally, wait you should get negative 3t plus 30. Okay guys, make sure add negative sign Kalau tak tambah simbol negatif salah. Okay, because they say decrease. Decrease mean negative. Okay, so means that, okay guys, the time, right, we are comparing over here is what unit guys. Do you all notice? Masa yang kita bandingkan kat sini dalam unit apa? Siapa boleh bagi tahu dari soalan ni? Try to see the whole question. What unit are we talking about here for time? Yes. Do you all see this guys? Minute. Means that when we are solving the question, right, we need to use minute. Kita kena guna unit minute. So guys, 0.5 hours. How many minutes? Cuba convert. 0.5 jam sama dengan berapa minit? Yes, 30 minutes guys. So means that you must use this value 30 when you do your integration pengamilan because they ask you find the volume. Am I right? Cari isi padu. Now the information you have is dV over dt and you want to get V. Kamu nak dapat isi padu. So guys, how to do this process? You must integrate. Am I right? Kamu kena kamikan because dV you go to V means that you're integrating. Tengah melalui proses pengamilan. Okay guys, are you clear? So you just integrate the equation only. Then you will get the answer. Limit 0 until 30 because 30 minutes. 30 jam. 30 minit. Okay. So this one you have to change guys. Kamu kena ubah. This equation here is slightly wrong. Okay, so you just add the change. So it's negative plus and then plus plus. Okay guys, so you have to count your new answer lah. Okay, kamu akan ada jawapan baru. Okay, so can anyone tell me after you count what will be your answer? Okay, I think now I understand why they never add the negative sign. Okay guys, if you count and see, right, this equation, you're going to get negative value. But guys, try to think and see. Untuk isi padu kan, boleh tak isi padu tu negative? Can we have negative volume guys? Cannot. Okay, so if you do this way, right, maybe you can just modulus lah. Okay, because you know the question, right? Your value correct already, but you just modulus so that your answer will turn positive. If you use the method, if you add negative sign. But if you never add negative sign, tak tambah simbol negative, then selamat lah. You will direct get this answer. Okay guys, so both ways also can. Depend how you interpret the question. Cara kamu analisis soalan ni. Okay, so both ways also correct. If you consider negative for the dH/dt, then you just let it be negative. Then you modulus. But if you don't consider, then you do as normal. But you must remember guys, bila soalan tanya, kalau ada pengurangan, if there is decrease, right, you must put negative. Okay, because this question asks you volume, so it's not that important over here. But other question, the negative sign is important. Do you get me? Let's say the question asks you like dA dt. Okay, let's say dA dt. So A is area, luas. Okay? Or maybe not area lah, length. Okay, panjang, lebih senang. Okay? So you should get positive, but sometimes you will get negative, but it's okay. You just modulus at the end, turn to positive value. Okay, guys? Are you all clear? Clear, huh? So, both method also can. Dua-dua pun boleh. As long you give a logical answer at the end. Okay. So, next one. Okay, so we go to question number 2. Okay. Question number 2. More on aplikasi harian. Daily life question. Okay, so you can see this graph. Okay, they give you this equation. So what you must do is you must find the cost, okay, of building this thing. Cost yang digunakan untuk membina. Okay, guys. So how do we find the cost? Okay, so if you see over here, right, 1 cm cube, 7 cent. So means what, guys? We must find the volume. Am I right? Kita kena cari isi padu. Because when you only have the volume, you will know what is the price. Correct? If you find area, you cannot find the correct answer. Okay, so you must find the volume. So you use two equations. These are the two equations for the inside and outside. Inside is negative 1 over 16. Okay, so this is the inside. This one over here. Okay, this whole equation. This one is y equal to negative 1 over 16 x squared plus 28. Outside, yang luar, equation is negative 1 over 20 x squared. Okay, guys? Until here, are you clear? You must know how to interpret the question. Wah, don't want to write also. Never mind. Okay? So, boleh dapat. So, now, what you must do is, you must find the plastic filament. Okay, so where is the plastic filament, guys? Can you all tell me? Filament plastic tu kat mana? You tell me the color. Which color is it? Okay, let's say this color is red. Okay, so which one is the plastic filament? Black, red, or green? Which one? Anyone? Kawasan mana mewakili plastic filament? It should be the green one. Am I right, guys? This green one is your plastic filament. Correct? Yang kat tengah-tengah, at the middle over there. Can you all see it, guys? Respond a bit. So how should I find this volume? Can anyone tell me? What will be the concept to get that volume in the middle? Yes. Okay. Jadi apa tolak apa? Luar tolak dalam atau dalam tolak luar? Mana satu? This one is luar, guys. This one is the outside one. Okay. This one outside. Wow, wait, guys. The pen not working so good. Okay. This one outside. And then the bottom one is inside. Okay, guys? So can you see it? So which one should you use? Outside minus inside or inside minus outside? What concept to find this color region? Anyone? Come on, guys. Which one? Outside minus inside or inside minus outside? Mana satu? Correct. Okay, guys. So why the answer is outside minus inside? Mengapa macam tu? Very simple. You just draw an axis. You will understand already. Okay, kamu hanya perlu lukis paksi macam ni. So guys, how to get this color region, you take the top part, this one minus this one. Am I right? Okay, yang atas tolak bawah. So then you will get your final answer. Understand? So that's why is outside minus inside. Okay, luaran tolak dalaman. Okay guys, so you just need to do integration right now. Okay, buat pengamilan sahaja. Okay, but one thing over here, nilai. Okay, you don't know the values over here, so you must find out the values. Okay, tapi kalau kamu lihat kan, should we integrate towards x-axis or y-axis guys? Mana lebih bagus? Which one is easier? Okay, the rest, what do you all think? Is it easier to integrate towards x-axis or y-axis? Mana lebih senang? X atau Y untuk proses pengamilan? Lagi orang guys, cuba respon. X atau Y? Okay, so there is mixture lah of answer. Okay guys, how to know macam mana tahu? Tengok nilai yang diberi guys. Sangat senang. Nilai ni mewakili Y atau X? Cuba jawab. These two value over here, 2.8 and 3, yes, dia mewakili Y. Am I right? So means that you can integrate towards y-axis. Y-axis is much easier. Okay, lebih senang. So you choose the y-axis. Okay guys, are you all clear? So these are your two values. So you just integrate towards the y-axis. So the limit 0 until 2.8 for the dalaman inside, 0 to 3 for luaran outside. Boleh faham? So this is the concept. Equation, you just follow the equation given. Ini adalah persamaan yang diberi. Alright? So you just integrate guna persamaan ni. Okay? So guys, when you integrate towards y-axis, what is the symbol we use? We will use dy. Correct? And then, apa ungkapan kat sini guys? Dalam formula kita untuk cari isi padu. What is our expression when we integrate towards dy for volume? What is the thing in the center? Anyone remember? For the volume formula? In the middle, we got one term over there. So what is that term? Yes, kx square, correct. Okay guys, always remember your formula is like this for volume. Don't forget pi. Okay, so this is complete formula untuk cari isi padu. Alright, so just apply the formula only. Okay, so first part, you integrate to find the inside, bahagian dalam, then you get the answer. Okay, over here guys, they never show the complete process. Mereka tak tunjuk proses lengkap. So you must know lah how to integrate. Okay, so if you integrate, you will get this answer. Okay, after you press calculator. Okay, and then this is for bahagian luaran, the process. Okay, so make sure the equation you substitute, right, is x square. All of this equation is x square. Okay, so make sure kamu susun persamaan kamu dulu. Rearrange your whole equation, then only you substitute inside. Okay, so second step, you take outside minus inside to find the volume of the green color region, isi padu kawasan yang hijau. Okay, and then they say they want to produce 20 times the same type of thing. Okay, 20 kali benda sama. So that's why we times 20. So the volume in the end is this one. So now guys, try to compare and see. 1 cm cube, 7 cent. So this volume, how much we have to pay? Berapa kita kena bayar? Times 7 lah. Okay, so you use the ratio. Then you will get the answer. So make sure your final answer is in RM guys. Kamu kena guna unit RM. Alright guys, are you all clear with the question over here? Boleh faham? Number 2. Kebat guys. This is considered kebat question. Alright? Because we are talking about daily life. Okay, soalan aplikasi harian. Understand? Boleh komen sikit tak guys? Sangat senyap. Okay, can ah? Boleh. Sebab saya takut bila sangat senyap kamu semua tak faham. Okay? Tafa. Siapa rasa soalan ni susah? Cuba angkat tangan. Who feel this question very hard? Okay. Kena practice lebih banyak lah. Itu saja saya boleh kata. Okay, when you practice more type of question, it will come easy. Okay? But hopefully you understand the concept that I tell you lah. Apa yang saya cakap. Macam mana kira semua. Alright? So, okay. We go on to the third question. Soalan yang ketiga. Okay, practice make perfect guys. Trust me. Integration dia akan jadi senang. Kalau kamu consistently practice, you will get it. Okay, trust me. Okay. So now, they give you one equation over here. Okay, this one. Okay, one question I want to ask first. Who don't like integration? Siapa tak suka bab ni secara keseluruhan? You. Okay. Also got lah some people. Okay, never mind. Try to love the chapter. Cuba hayati bab sebaik mungkin. Try to understand and appreciate it. Then you will love the chapter. Do more question, more difficult question. You know how to solve, right? You will love the chapter more. Trust me. Okay, because you discover more in the chapter. You don't just like study for exam. Do you all understand, guys? Kamu belajar bukan untuk exam tau. Kamu belajar untuk ilmu. Okay, you study for knowledge. Of course, exam is the first thing. Second thing is knowledge lah. So when you learn for knowledge, right, automatically your exam cover already. Because bila kamu study untuk ilmu, your mind won't be like stressed. Am I right? Because exam, so you like very stressed. So you think of it as you study for knowledge. Belajar untuk ilmu. So when you study for knowledge, you won't be stressed. Then you will automatically like integration. Alright? So this is the technique I can give you. Jangan fikir pasal exam. Don't think about exam when you do maths. Think of it as knowledge, ilmu. Okay, guys? So, okay. So they give you one equation over here, dk dt. So question is, find k. Kamu kena cari nilai k. Okay, guys. So dk over dt, I want to get k. So what is this process? Apa proses ni, guys? They always like to ask. Yes. K integration. Selalu ingat dk ke k kami 1. dy to y kami 1. dA kepada a kami 1. Okay, can you see the pattern, guys? From d kepada tak ada huruf d. Itu adalah kami 1. If reverse, guys, a to dA, k to dk, y to dy, apa proses ni? Kalau terbalik, if I reverse the concept, yes. Okay, this is how we relate differentiation and integration. Ini adalah hubung kait dia. Okay, guys? So, you just need to integrate this one. Okay, so kalau kamu lihat soalan ni, kita kamikan terhadap apa? What do we integrate towards? What variable? Pemboleh ubah yang mana? Adakah kita kami terhadap K or T? Which one? Pastinya T lah. Okay, kita akan kami terhadap T. Okay, guys, whatever we integrate, right, we always integrate towards the variable on the right hand side of the equation, kat sebelah kanan. Lihat pemboleh ubah kat sebelah kanan, kita akan guna simbol yang tu. Okay, so limit, apa limit dalam soalan ni? Part. Okay, so you see 5 tahun. Okay, so maksudnya 0 until 5. Okay, common sense lah. Sebab 5 tahun, 5 years. So 0 until 5. Okay, guys. So this equation, how to integrate this? Macam mana saya boleh kamikan persamaan ni? Anyone got idea? Because this equation is a bit complex. Sedikit complex, bukan direct. So how to integrate? What's the first step? Anyone? First step. Yes. Okay, guys. Always remember, when you see a number outside the bracket, right, you can times it inside. Okay? So that is the general process. Okay? Kamu bawa masuk. Okay? Just times inside. You will get the expansion. Okay? If you don't want this method, can also, if you integrate both sides, right? Guys, do you remember one rule of integration? Satu hukum. Bila ada pemalah, apa kita boleh buat dalam pengambilan? We can take out the constant. Yes. Okay, so you will have something like this. So guys, does this equation look easier now? Senang kan untuk kami yang ni sekarang? Because your 50 is outside already. It is times integration. Okay, so lebih senang lah untuk kami sekarang. Okay guys, so two method. Which one you want to choose? Both also can. Dua-dua pun boleh. Difficulty wise also same. Sama sahaja. Okay, so you can use this method. This method mereka kembangkan masuk 50. Okay, the times inside. So you just integrate as usual. So final answer, you will get 350. Limit 0 sampai 5. Okay guys, are you clear how to get this answer? Any problems? This one is the basic integration, so you must know. Okay, so maybe some of you will ask me, based on the working here, right? Do I need to show all these steps in the exam? Adakah saya perlu tunjuk semua langkah yang disenaraikan? Jawapan saya adalah ya. Okay, must show. Every step is important here. Okay, especially this step over here. Langkah ni yang paling penting. Why? Because it give you 1 mark. Whenever you substitute hard, kamu akan dapat 1 markah. So always show this part. Substitution of limit inside your equation. This is the most important part. Beside your final answer. Final answer also important. But in terms of the working step, this step is the most important. Okay, so don't direct. Ada orang akan buat macam ni. From this step, direct tulis jawapan. Salah. Although your answer correct, jawapan betul, but no this step, you won't get full mark. Kamu tak akan dapat markah penuh. Okay guys, so make sure you know the technique when it comes to AdMaths. Okay, technique pun also important a bit. Alright, okay, so for question 2, same concept. Now they ask you 6, so the limit 0 sampai 6 lah. Okay, so then kamu akan dapat jawapan dia. Okay, so guys, when you get this kind of answer, right, macam ni, adakah logic bilangan mesin jawapan dia ni? Is this a logical answer, guys, for number of machine? Definitely no lah. So means that you must round off. Bundakan kepada jawapan terdekat. So which one? 416. Because 416.1. Okay, so the 0.1, you can actually round off this one to the nearest integer, which is 416. All right? Okay. But this one, right? If you see the question carefully, right, guys? Cuba baca soalan ni betul-betul. Read the question carefully. Does the question want for 6 years or only the 6th year? Mana satu? Dia nak jumlah untuk 6 tahun ataupun tahun ke-6 saja? Yes, tahun ke-6 only. They only want the 6th year, guys. So how to get only the 6th year, the value? What will be the concept? You can imagine it something like this. Okay, maybe I use this concept better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Semua ni adalah tahun. Okay, guys. So the question is, find this one. This is your question. So how to get this value? This is something like progression, correct? Janjang, right? You're using your SN formula. Okay, hasil tambah. So how to get this one? You will take S6 minus S5. Am I right, guys? Kamu ambil hasil tambah 6 tahun pertama, tolak hasil tambah 5 tahun pertama. Then kamu akan dapat jumlah untuk tahun ke-6 sahaja. So this is the concept. So you're going to take this answer minus part A answer. Then you will get your final answer for only the 6th year, tahun ke-6 sahaja. Okay, so always be careful, especially in question like Janjang, not this chapter, but progression, right? The language is very important. Bahasa yang dia guna tu penting. Because if you accidentally interpret the question, right, for progression especially, gone already. Because your working will all be wrong. So make sure you read very carefully, especially soalan Janjang. Because the bahasa sometimes very confusing. Between the BM and DLP got slight difference. So sometimes you might misinterpret. Okay, so let's say you take DLP lah, but you don't understand what the English is saying for progression question. Never mind, you read the BM. Maybe the BM is more clear to understand untuk soalan Janjang. But for those maybe take BM, BM tak jelas sangat untuk soalan Janjang. You read the English. Maybe the English more clear. This is another tip I can give you for AdMaths. Okay, don't just focus on your DLP or BM only. Sometimes you can switch, depend how the question come. Okay, so are you clear, guys? Until this question, boleh faham? Faham, huh? Okay, so we go next one. Okay, let me check and see. Yeah. Okay, guys. So now we are coming towards the kebat section. Okay. This one betul-betul kebat lah. Okay, this one is at the end of your textbook, guys. The last page where they have all the exercises. I don't know whether you all see your AdMaths textbook lah. Guys, who have opened their AdMaths textbook? Can you comment me? Siapa dah buka buku teks AdMaths? I rasa not many people. Okay, mostly you all, okay, got also. Wow, never use textbook for any subject. Yeah, jarang kan buka buku teks AdMaths. So you must know how to do lah. Especially the question, right? You see this kind of symbol, right? Very important because these are the kebat question. So you must attempt those questions. If you can do all these brain sign question, right? Means that for SPM question, you're quite safe already. Kamu boleh buat. At least 80% you can do already. Another 20% you have to do past year. Okay, soalan tahun lepas. Alright? Okay. So the question is like this. They give you this function. Okay, ini adalah fungsi yang diberi. Question is to find the value of R. Okay. So how to do this, guys? How am I going to get the R? You can see, right? The question is very short. Soalan dia sangat pendek. Okay. So how should I solve this? What is your first step? Always, guys, when you see this symbol mean what, guys? Is this the original function? Adakah ini fungsi asal? Yes or no? Okay, very good. Make sure you know how to differentiate between the original and the differentiated function. All right. So this is the differentiated function. So how to find original function? We are going to go to integration. Integrate f prime x. Okay. So if you integrate, if you do it quickly, you will get this answer. X squared minus Rx. Okay, guys. I write like this. Correct or not? Adakah dia betul? Kalau jawapan saya selepas pengambilan. Yes. Okay, guys. Always remember, plus C ya. A lot of people forget this. Banyak orang lupa. Untuk kehamilan tak tentu, kena tambah C. Indefinite means always plus C. Okay. So now, the question is find R. Okay, so how to find R? You can use the information given. You see these 2 points? Dua titik ni, you can substitute. Am I right? This is your X value. This is your Y value. This is X. This is Y. So you got two set. Dua set nilai X and Y. Okay. Usually, right, kameran tentu dia akan keluar soalan jenis aplikasi. Definite integral, they will ask application question. What do I mean by application? Area, volume, cari luas, cari isi padu. Yang ni confirm kameran tentu. Kalau kameran tak tentu, dia takkan bagi senario dalam soalan. Kamu takkan nampak raja. Okay, kamu akan dapat soalan macam ni. This is kameran tak tentu. Boleh faham? Biasanya macam ni lah. Kamu boleh tengok. Okay? So, for definite integral, usually you will see a graph. Soalan akan beri graph kat kamu. Okay? So this one, what concept we are going to use, guys, to find the R? What is this concept? You got two variables. Kamu ada dua pemboleh ubah dan dua persamaan. Yes. Okay, guys. So simultaneous, hopefully everyone here strong lah. Simultaneous is your basic for ADMATS. Must know how to solve simultaneous. Okay, because you have to find R and C, two variables. Okay, so you just substitute. So this is your first equation. Then you get your second equation. This is second. Okay, over here, right? Satu, dua. Okay, guys, you can choose now. Substitution or elimination. Kamu boleh guna penghapusan or penggantian. Mana-mana yang kamu rasa selesa. Anything you like. Okay, so for textbook, they use substitution. Okay, penggantian. Okay, so first answer, yeah, some people prefer elimination also. No problem, can also. As long you get the correct answer, jawapan betul. Okay, so C is 1/3, then you will get R. So R value is negative 21/2. Okay, guys, clear for this question? Boleh dapat teknik dia? Can ah? Okay, dia nampak panjang, tapi jangan risau. Senang saja. Jangan buat cuai saja. If you never do careless, you can get the answer because it's very simple. The integration also simple. Okay? All right. So next question. Okay. This question special a bit. So tadi orang tanya kameran tentu macam mana nak tahu. How to identify definite integral. Okay, one more scenario is they give you the limit. Okay, guys? You see limit in the question, means this is definite integration. Pengamilan tentu. Doesn't mean you must find area or volume. Sometimes they'll give you basic question like this. Usually in Kertas 1, paper 1, they want you to know the law of definite integration, hukum dia. So you must know all the, I think 6 laws question in the textbook give. Okay. So first question, they ask you to find this value. So guys, macam mana kita boleh cari nilai ni? How am I going to find it? This whole equation. Now is your time to think and see how to modify the info given. Macam mana kamu boleh ubah? Okay. But can you direct combine these two? Yes or no? Okay, so what should I do before combine? Yes. Okay, guys. Can you see this, guys? You can inverse it. So when you inverse, means you add negative. So guys, now you can see this. Can you see 2, 2? Satu ke bawah, satu ke atas. So means that you can combine. Okay, minus 2, 4. So if you combine, you will get 0 until 4. Okay, but this one is terbalik lah. So means that you must add the negative sign to get the correct answer. Okay, so this will be the answer on the bottom here. This is for 5A. Okay, guys, so this is the concept. Okay, second thing, kalau kamu tak mau ubah yang pertama, kamu boleh ubah yang ni juga. Pun boleh. Depends which one you want to change. So this one I feel is easier. Kalau kamu ubah yang ni lebih senang. So you just add negative, negative, 4, 2. So negative, negative, positive. So that's how you get this equation. Okay guys, so final answer 4. Senang kan guys? Very easy, right? As long as you know the rules, should be no problem. Okay, all right. So for question B, famous also, they want you to find out the V value, cari nilai V. Okay, so for this one, you have the value already. Nilai ni adalah 4. So kamu kena selesaikan yang ni saja. Just solve this. So guys, how do I solve this right hand side? Macam mana saya boleh simplify yang ni? What is the concept? Whenever you see bracket, right, first thing that come to your mind, you can do what? Yes. Okay, you can expand this sign inside the bracket and separate the two equation. All right. So this you already have one info. Okay, so you just need to integrate this one. Kamekan x. So when you integrate x, half x squared. Then substitute your limit. Gantikan nilai. Okay, then you will get the final answer. Okay, so final answer, you get two answer because square. Always remember guys, when you square root something, right, you got positive, negative. Jangan tulis positive saja. Okay, your answer is plus minus 5. Okay, but now, how to decide what will be the answer? Okay, so this one, you must use some common sense. Okay guys, if you see the value of V, right, kamu lihat kedudukan V. Kamu rasa V ni kena positif atau negatif? Do you think V should be a positive value or negative value? Yes, of course positive, because it's the upper limit, had atas. Had atas should always be greater than this value. Lebih besar dari 1. So if lebih besar dari 1 means you take 5. Negative 5 you reject. Okay, so that's why the answer is 5. Okay guys, clear? Senang tak pengamilan? Easy, right? If you understand the basic, very easy. Trust me. Okay, basic is everything. In every single chapter of AdMaths, basic is the most important thing. When you understand the basic, you will more understand what you're actually doing. Okay? So, okay, for this question, they ask you to find the volume, cari isi padu. So again, guys, same concept. You got dV dt, means that kamu kena kamakan. You must integrate this whole equation. So guys, if you see this kind of question, definite or indefinite, what type of integration is this? Tentu atau tak tentu? Kamu kena tahu macam mana kenal pasti. Is this a definite integration or indefinite? Anyone? Take a guess and see when you see this kind of question. Betul ke? Lihat soalan betul-betul. Adakah kamu ada had dalam soalan ni? That's your first question, guys. Is there any limit you have in this question? I don't think so. There is no limit given. So means that automatically this is indefinite, tak tentu. Okay? So always check whether you got limit or not. Kalau tak ada had, definitely indefinite, tak tentu. Okay? So means that kena tambah C kat belakang. Alright? So you can see the information very clear. Okay, so they say T is 2, V equal to 24. So that this information is given, right? Do you know guys, kenapa info ni diberi? What is the aim of this information? To find what? Cari nilai apa? Kalau kamu betul-betul faham proses. If you really understand the process, why they give you this information? You can tell the answer if you understand. Yes, very good. Is to find your plus C, guys. What will be this value? If they don't give you this sentence, right? Let's say the soalan never give you this. You direct go to the question. They ask you find the volume when T equal to 5. Can you find the answer, guys? Kalau kamu tak ada nilai C, boleh tak kamu cari isi padu dia berapa? Cannot, right? Because you have an unknown. kamu ada pemboleh ubah tak tahu. So if you have a pemboleh ubah tak tahu, you don't have the definite answer. Kamu tak ada jawapan tetap. Okay, your answer will be in term of C, dalam sebutan C. Alright, so this is why we have these two information given. This one is to find your C value. Okay, because you can substitute, gantikan nilai. Okay, these two over here. Okay, guys, so you just need to find your C, substitute T is 5 again, then find out your V. So final answer is 138 cm cube. Okay, guys, can you understand soalan 6? Clear? Can. Okay, the question getting tougher, guys. As we go to the back, the question will increase in difficulty. Okay, so now we are going to go to the definite part, definite integration. Okay, so this one, you see the graph, guys, means confirm this one is definite integration already. Kameran tentu. Okay, so the question is find point P. Okay, guys, so how do I find point P? Common concept, you see one curve and then you see another curve. So how do I get this point? Basic, you always will learn this. So you must use what concept? Of course, algebra lah. Semua konsep ada algebra. Yes, persamaan serentak, simultaneous equation. Okay, guys? One equation, two equation. So you solve simultaneous. Okay, samakan dua-dua, selesaikan untuk X. Okay, so you will solve quadratic equation. Okay, so this is the concept. You will get 2X value. Okay, guys. So now you tell me, nilai mana X adalah untuk P? 1 or negative 6? Which one is the correct value? If you refer the graph. Mana nilai yang saya kena terima? Yes. Okay, you accept number 1 because it's on the positive x-axis. Okay, bahagian paksi X yang positif. So then you just substitute X equal to 1 inside any equation you like. You will get the answer for Y. Okay, so finally, you will write the coordinate. Okay, which is 19. Okay, guys, clear? So this is your final answer for part A. Okay, guys, this one I think, right, this question is more on economy, right? Am I right? Because they're talking about equilibrium point, consumer demand, and producer supply. So anyone learn this graph? For those take account or anything, do you learn this graph for the arts team? I think should have, right? Supply demand graph. Or you didn't take accounts or eco. Actually, very relatable one to AdMaths. A lot of AdMaths concept, right? You will use in economic and account, especially differentiation and integration. Pembezaan dan pengambilan banyak guna kat ekonomi. Oh, Tulin Science, okay. Yeah, I also take science stream, but a lot of AdMaths, they actually use in the accounts and also, not accounts, economics, okay? For supply demand graph. If anyone take it later lah, after SPM, okay, you will see this, I think, okay? So more on application, this question. All right, so this one, they ask consumer surplus. Okay, so consumer surplus is region M. Okay, so you have to find the area for region M. No, I don't teach bio. Bio not my favorite subject. So that's why I never teach. Bio bukan subjek kegemaran saya. Okay, so yeah. Okay, guys. So for region M, how to find? How do I get this area? Can anyone tell? What is the limit that you use? So this one, this value is 9. Okay, so basically, you just need to integrate the area under the curve. Am I right? Kamu kamekan luas di bawah lengkung ni. Correct? So what is this value, guys? Can anyone tell me? That point over there. What is the value? Kat atas sekali. Based on the graph that you have. Anyone? Apa titik tu? Nilai dia. Yes. Okay, 16 guys. This is the y-intercept, pintasan y for this curve. Okay. So how to find pintasan y guys? You substitute x equal to 0. Am I right? Katakan x sama dengan kosong. So you sub 0, you will get 16 on top here. Correct? So now you must find the region M. Okay. Let me see. Okay, they want you to find the surplus. Okay, so must understand a bit here lah. Okay, so region M is consumer surplus. So basically, what you must do here is, wait, let me see, guys. The working a bit confusing. Wait for a while, let me interpret this. Okay, I get it already. Okay, guys. So you can actually do two methods. One is you integrate towards the x-axis. Sorry, y-axis. Paksi y. Second method, you integrate towards the x-axis. Paksi x. Kedua-dua pun boleh. This value is 1. So you can choose which one you want to use. Depend on your personal preference. Alright? So you take this whole area under the curve minus this region. Can you see, guys? The purple color minus the red color, you will get the M region. Am I right? Do you understand? You can use two concepts. One is you integrate towards X. Another concept, you direct integrate towards Y. Okay, guys? So for textbook, they use towards X. Okay, kamikan terhadap paksi X. So this will be your answer. Okay, this one actually is in bracket to make you understand better. Okay, so 1 times 9, how they get? This one is 1, this one is 9. So kamu ambil luas segi 4. You take the area of rectangle. So the answer is 9. Alright, so then you will get the final answer. 10 over 3 unit square. Okay, guys? Any problem for part B? Boleh dapat the concepts? Can, Okay. So for part C, they ask you to find region N. Okay, the area for region N. So if you refer region N, which one easier, guys? What do you think? Mana lebih senang untuk buat? Paksi X atau paksi Y? Kameran dia. Try to give your opinion. Apa kamu rasa lebih senang? Okay, can? You want to do Y also can? So first thing, what is this value? Can anyone tell? Apa nilai yang hijau tu? Yes. K is your y-intercept of the curve. Okay, pintasan y. So that's why it's 4. So you can direct integrate 4 to 9 also can. Okay, or second method, you integrate towards x. So x means that you take the area of rectangle, luas bawah, luas segi 4 tepat, tolak luas bawah lengkung. Wait, try to use the colors. Okay, luas bawah lengkung. Alright, so then you will get the N region. Okay, guys, clear? So two method for you lah. Depend which one you want to use. Kamu boleh pilih mana-mana. Okay, so final answer, you should get 3 unit square. Okay, are you clear for this question? Senang kan, guys? Pengamilan. Susah ke? Tak susah, right? It's just you must know how to apply the concept only. Other than that, it's very easy. Alright? Okay, so for question number 9. Lagi soalan ada. Okay, dah habis dah. Okay, so first question, they ask you find coordinate of P. Okay, guys. What kamu bagi tahu konsep yang perlu guna. Okay, Sat. Ada soalan kat sini. Bahagian C. Kita akan bincang. Okay, guys. Macam mana cari coordinate P? What is the concept I should use? Yes, simultaneous again lah. Yes, samakan. Correct. Okay. So this one I don't need to explain lah. It's a common concept. So you just solve simultaneous only, then get your answer. Okay. And make sure don't do any careless. Careless mistake only can prevent you get the answer over here. Nothing else. Okay, because very straightforward. Okay, and make sure you choose the correct value over here. Okay, because you have to refer your graph. So graph is negative, so means that your y value is positive untuk coordinate P. Am I right? Yes, a positive value means that you are going to reject any negative y value. Tolak yang negative. So you just substitute one of the value. Y equals 4, then you will get the answer, -3. Okay? Okay, one more advice lah, guys. Most of you here, right? Does anyone have this habit? You will stop writing over here when you get -3. Siapa buat macam ni? Anyone? Like, you solve everything, you get your y, you get your x, you stop over here. Anyone? Anyone have this habit? Can comment? Kalau ada siapa buat macam ni, boleh angkat tangan atau apa-apa? Tak ada? Okay, very good. Okay, so make sure you always write the final answer like this for coordinate. Don't stop your answer at the -3. Okay, you must solve and write in coordinate form, x and y. All right? So, yeah, just technique menjawab. Okay, guys. So, for part B, find the shaded region A. Okay, so this one, which one you want to use, guys? X-axis or Y-axis? Which one? Mana lebih senang? Kalau kamu lihat kawasan A, which integration is look easier? Anyone? X or Y? Think and see. Which one will be easier for this question? Yes. Okay, why lebih senang, guys? Why is easier to do? Okay, because you have your coordinate P already. Okay, so coordinate P is actually, wait, let me check and see. -3, 4. So means that this value is 4. Correct? And you can find out this value also. Okay, it's the pintasan y. So x equals 0 means that this value is 6 for this equation. Okay, so you can find your values already. You must also find out this value, pintasan y for the curve. Okay, so x equals 0, you will get the answer 2 for this value. All right, guys. So you can use the concept. Okay, this one I must zoom in a bit because very, very small. Okay, so if you see here, actually got two region lah, dua kawasan. So you divide like this. One is the area under curve, luas bawah lengkung. If you see it carefully, this is the curve, luas bawah lengkung. Second, area under straight line. This is the straight line. Can you see it, guys? So you got two luas, yang merah tambah biru. Then only you get your final answer. Okay, guys? Clear on it? Okay, one more thing that you all must know. These areas you get, right? Is it positive or negative value? Can you all answer me this? This one very important question. Adakah luas ni positif atau negatif? Okay, how you know it's negative? What is the concept you are using here? Hafal kan? Okay, left side. Correct? Okay, so for me, my concept is kamu akan kamikan terhadap paksi y. Am I right? Your formula is like this. X dy. Correct? So we are using the limit on the y-axis. Kita guna had di atas paksi y untuk gantikan dalam persamaan x. Correct? So you check and see, guys, your graph. Nilai y, okay, kamu boleh lukis lah. I use different color. Okay, so for y value, can you check and see, guys? Nilai x kamu dapat nilai apa? Can you see guys? Your X value is negative. Am I right? Nilai X adalah negatif berdasarkan graf yang disentuh oleh kawasan berlorek. So means that if X is negative, means that my area will also be negative. Am I right? Because area is equal to this equation. Betul? So kalau X negative, area automatically negative. So that's why the area for these two kawasan is negative. Boleh faham guys? Ini adalah konsep yang saya gunalah berdasarkan formula. Okay? Clear guys? So if you have negative area, kamu kena tambah simbol apa guys? What symbol you must use when you solve this equation? Kalau negative, kamu kena letak. Yes. Okay, use modulus guys for both area also. Because if you don't use modulus, your answer will come out wrong already. Okay, so must use modulus. And whenever you have negative area, right guys, it's better to separate the integration. Okay, mungkin akan ada orang buat macam ni. Kami secara terus. Jangan. Okay, you separate the integration. 2 to 4, 4 to 6. Okay, because you have two different equation. Satu adalah persamaan lengkung, satu adalah persamaan garis lurus. So you must separate the integration sign and add modulus to both of it. Can you all see it guys? So this is how your equation should look like. Then only you start to integrate. Okay, so this is your final answer. 17/3 unit square with the modulus. Can I use triangle? Yes, sure can. No problem. You want to use integration also can. Two method. Okay. Triangle is more safe because you can check and see how your area is going. All right. But integration is a bit hard to see it unless you memorize. Okay. So for question C, okay, just now orang tanyakan for volume. Okay, guys. So they want you to rotate region B 360 Paxi X. So guys, what is the formula? We are going to use the pi. Am I right? Pi y square dx because Paxi X. Okay, so this value over here is going to be -1. Okay, sorry, -3 based on what you got earlier. Okay, so means that kamu kami dari -3 sampai kosong. Betul? Bagi persamaan ini, this equation. Alright, so you must rearrange your equation now guys. Kamu kena ubah y, then only you start to integrate. Okay, so this will be how your equation look like for question C. You rearrange until it come like this. So this one is your y square. Ini adalah sebutan y kuasa 2. Okay, then kamu kami macam biasa. So this will be your final answer. Okay, 30 pi unit cube. Wait guys. Hilang di dawan. Okay, this one. Okay guys, are you clear for this question? Semangat sikit guys. Esok merdeka kan? So clear or not? Clear, huh? Okay, very good. Next question. Question number 10. Practice make perfect. So we have to do lot of question. Then only your integration will come perfect. Okay. So number 10. So for this question, first question, PRS. Okay guys, how to get the P? What should I do? What is my assumption? Trial lah. Okay lah, selepas trial kamu merdeka. Yes, X is 0. Correct. Okay, but you must find the, let me see. Yeah, you must find the equation first of the straight line. Okay guys, so can you check and see this straight line, right? What do we call this line? Ada satu nama untuk garis ni. Anyone know? Start with letter T. Yes, sure can. Depend on the chapter you're weak at lah. You watch the recording on the chapter you're weak. Yes, we call it tangent line. So guys, how do I find out the equation of the line? If you have question, you can WhatsApp me. But I don't teach offline lah, only online only. Okay. So you need to differentiate this equation. Kamu kena bezakan persamaan ni. Okay guys. So how to differentiate? You just rearrange the equation, then dy dx. Okay, so you will get negative 2x. Okay guys. So this is going to be your equation. Okay, sorry, not your equation. This is your gradient function, fungsi kecerunan. Do you understand, guys, the meaning of gradient function? Gradient function means that you can find out the gradient of that line. Kamu boleh cari kecerunan. So how do I find the gradient of this line, guys? Can anyone tell me? What is the concept I should do now to get the exact value of the gradient? I need to substitute one value. So what value is it? Apa nilai saya kena gantikan? Anyone? Yes? Which x value? 1, right? You will substitute x equal to 1. Correct? So you will get the gradient is negative 2. Okay, so then you can form the equation of the straight line. Bentukan persamaan garis lurus. So your gradient is negative 2. You got 1 point. So y equal to mx plus c. Then you form your equation of straight line. Persamaan garis lurus. Then you can find out your P and Q coordinate. Sorry, P and R coordinate. Okay, so this is the concept we are using here. Okay, guys. And then for coordinate S, how do I get, guys? What is the assumption I make to get the value for S? Yes. Okay, because y-intercept, pintasan y. So you just say x equals 0. Then you will get the answer. Okay, guys? So this is the thought process, how to get your P, R, and S. Okay, make sure you form this equation first. This one is the most important. If you don't have the straight line equation, you cannot solve the question. Okay, so yeah. Okay, guys. So clear? 10A? Any problems? If none, we're going 10B, yeah? Okay, so area of shaded region. Okay, so how do I get the area of this shaded region? What is the concept I'm going to use? If you can see, there is a simple concept here. So anyone? How am I going to get my shaded region? Okay, so what minus what? You must modify the diagram first. Yes, tangent minus curve. So guys, what you can do is, you can see a trapezium here. Am I right? This is your trapezium. Then you minus the curve. This is the curve. Okay, guys? Then you will get shaded region. Tangent minus lengkung. Can you all see? So this is the concept you will use here. Okay, so integrate towards x-axis. Kami terhadap aksi x. So this is your limit. 0 until limit number 1. Okay, so you can direct find the answer already. Okay, so this is the concept. Okay, so one more method you all can use is, if you don't want to separate like this, right, you can direct combine. Means that negative 2x plus 5, I minus negative x plus 4 first. Then only I start to integrate. Also can. Means that you will integrate this equation. Okay, kamu kamekan yang ni, you will get the same answer also, 1/3, with the limits of 1, 0. Understand, guys? Because if they have the same limit, mereka kongsi had sama, you can direct minus these two equations. Then only start to integrate. It's much easier, lebih senang, and less chance for careless mistake, kesilapan. Okay, guys? Clear? Number B? Easy, right, guys? Until now, do you all feel easy for for chapter 3? Easy, right? So only. Never mind. Slowly. Okay, so for question C, they ask you to find the volume about the y-axis. Yeah. Or maybe you focus better in class lah. If you focus better now, you no need to watch recording already. If all of you, right, put 100% focus on what I talk right now, right, no need to watch recording. You will understand already. Trust me. It's depend how you focus when I explain. Okay. If you focus well, can get it already. Okay. So they say bounded by curve, y-axis, straight line, parallel to x-axis. Yes, correct. This is the equation. Oh, so it's the basic lah. Yeah, the one you need to watch recording. Okay, so you want to find the volume, guys. So they say curve, the lengkung, and then y-axis, and another one is straight line parallel to the x-axis. Okay, so straight line parallel to x-axis. I think it's this one, if not mistaken. Okay, so they want you to find this region over here, the volume. Okay, kamu kena cari isi padu yang tu. Alright, so how are you going to find it? You must use the limits, okay, towards the y-axis. So the limit will be 3 until 4. Am I right? Because s coordinate is 4. So you integrate from 3 to 4, pi x squared dy. So equation, this equation, the black color one, which is this one. So you substitute x squared inside, which is 4 minus y. Okay, guys? Then you integrate as usual. Kamekan macam biasa, you will get your final answer. 1 over 2 pi unit cube. Okay, guys? Clear? Soalan nombor 10. This is the exam type question, guys. Paper 2, kertas 2 like to ask. Because this is like the 10 marks question. Do you get it? Like the first part, maybe 3 marks. This one 3, this one 4, this one 4. Okay, so, sorry. This one is 3. Area is 3. Volume is 4. So total 10 marks. Okay, so this is how you can score for paper 2. Okay, maybe we discuss one last question for today. Question 11. The rest got 4 more only. 4 lagi soalan saja. Okay, so for this question, they give you the gradient function. Okay, fungsi kecerunan is this one. And they tell you that 24x minus 20 is the tangent. Okay, guys. Keyword, they say tangent. So, guys, can I ask you, what is the gradient of this line? Apa kecerunan garis? This garis over here. What will be the gradient? Yes. Okay, y equals to mx plus c. So you will get 24 as your gradient. So means what, guys? What is the meaning behind this? Means that this whole value, can anyone tell? F prime x equal to what? If you understand the meaning. Yes. Okay, you equal it to 24. Sama dengan 24. Because this is your gradient function. Fungsi kecerunan. And the value they give you is 24. Okay. And then they give you another point also, which is 2q. So means that x equal to 2. Correct? So kamu gantikan x sama dengan 2 kat sini. Then you will get the answer for P. Okay, so this is the working. Oh, you must find Q also. Sorry. Let me see. Where is the... Oh, Q is the coordinate. So once you get the P, you can find out the Q. Okay, actually, x equal to 2, right? So you just substitute inside here. So your Q value is the y. Okay, because this point, it lies on the tangent. So means you can direct substitute. Kalau titik ni atas tangent, kamu boleh terus gantikan untuk cari y. Sebab x sama dengan 2. So the Q value is actually equal to your y value. Okay, so that's why you get like this. Okay, guys, understand? Question 11, clear? Huh? Okay, let me see. You all want one more question? Can you all still tahan? Last one, number 12. Everyone here? Boleh ke tak? Can One more. Why you down? Esok Merdeka, you know, guys. Must be semangat a bit. Okay. So question is, find the area of P. Okay. So if you want to find the area of P, okay je. Hopefully you got like some motivation behind you to fight for trial. Am I right? You must have that kind of motivation. Then only it will push you to do more question. Correct? Okay, so they ask you to find area of region P. So means that which axis are we integrate now, guys? X-axis or Y-axis? Based on the question. Which axis we are going to integrate? Yes, of course, X lah. If you want to do Y, also can, but slightly more difficult. If you're talking about Y-axis, means that you take this curve minus this curve. If you focus on the Y-axis, then you will get the P region. Okay, also can, you will get the same answer. But always, right, guys, which axis we choose, right, depend on how easy it is to solve. Macam mana yang mana lebih senang. So P lebih senang. So that's why we choose P. Okay, so first thing, you must find the K value. Okay, coordinate K. So means that you have to solve simultaneous. Okay, so no other choice. You need to find the sorry, coordinate K already given lah. Ayo, I want to solve simultaneous again. Okay, so means directly you know this value is negative 3 already. Okay, no need to do anything. Okay, guys, what is this value? Can you all tell me? Apa nilai yang tu? This one basic concept. So you will get negative 28. Am I right? Because you substitute y equal to 0. Okay, pintasan x. Okay, so you have two value. You must know this value also. So what is this value? If you count and see, you should get negative 2. Okay, based on this equation. Okay, so this value is negative 2. So now you can start your kameran already. Okay, guys, answer me this question. Is there any negative area here, guys, when we do integration? Adakah ada luas negatif for the region P? Okay. Those who say yes, right? You check and see this. Now we are integrate towards the x-axis. Careful. It's no more y-axis, you know. Now we are integrating towards x-axis. Means that we are using the limit on the x-axis to substitute inside the y equation. Am I right? Kita gantikan hal atas paksi x masuk dalam persamaan y. So maksudnya, check and see, guys. X value, you go to your y. Can you see this, guys? Y is a positive value. So if y is positive, means that area is positive. Can you understand now, guys? This is the concept. So if you see the solution, right? Kalau kamu nampak penyelesaian, do you see any modulus sign, guys? I don't think so. Okay, there is no modulus at all. Means that originally the area is positive already. Luas dia sudah positive. Can you understand, guys? For those tell negative just now? Can so always use back the concept I tell. You use the formula and check on the graph. Do you get a positive value or negative? Don't memorize, because memorize sometimes can confuse because it change. Sometimes you integrate towards x, sometimes you integrate towards y for the same region. So you will get two opposite results. So sometimes you can confuse. Okay, so it's better to understand the concept. All right, so if you integrate, in this case, if you want to do direct also can, because same limit. So you direct integrate like this also can, no problem. Okay, you combine the limit. Okay, you will get the same answer, 257/3 unit square. Understand? This one very long, guys. If you see this equation, right, very long. You still have to write, kena tulis. You cannot escape, although it's very long. So make sure you tekan calculator correctly, or else you might get the wrong answer. Okay. All right. So for question B, they ask you find the volume for region Q. Okay. They want to rotate it on the y-axis. Okay. So y-axis very easy. You see over here. This is the region Q. Region Q is this whole thing. Okay. So if you want to rotate on y-axis, means that upper limit is 10. Okay. Had atas 10. Had bawah. What is this value, guys? Can you all tell me? The most bottom part of the curve based on the equation. Apa nilai yang ni? You will get based on this. Eh? No. Not negative one. Yes, guys. It is the y-intercept of the curve. Pintasan y lengkung. So it's negative 4. All right. So means that integrate negative 4 until number 10. Okay. Formula x square dy pi. Then you will get the answer. All right. So 360 means this is one whole rotation. Satu pusingan lengkap. So means that you no need to do anything to the formula. If it's 180 degree, what should you do, guys? Kalau soalan tukar 180 darjah, yes, divide answer by 2. Settle. Okay. 90 degree, if suddenly question asks you 90 degree, what you should do? Divide by, use the same concept. You should divide by 4. Am I right? Because 360 to 90. Okay, so everything same concept only. Okay, you will get the same answer. Okay, so yeah, so this is your integration. So this term over here is x squared. Okay, because the formula is x squared dy. Okay, so you need to rearrange your equation. Susun balik. Okay, so final answer, you will get a very nice value, 98 pi unit cube. Okay, guys, clear? For question number 12, boleh dapat? Clear, huh? Okay, so I think that's all lah for today. Okay, the rest of the question, only got 3 more, 3 sahaja, so you can go through these 3. Okay, I will share in the group also the last 3 questions. I think it's quite easy also, not that hard. All right, so do you all understand, guys, today's lesson? Clear on it? Integration cover, settle. So yeah, hopefully your integration is better after these lessons. So any part of integration you struggle, right? Just go back to my YouTube and lihat the recording. Then you will understand better. Okay, because the recording explain all the subtopic. Okay, so yeah, so I think that's all for today. Okay, so thank you, and yeah, good luck for trial exam, and also Selamat Hari Merdeka for esok. Okay, enjoy your Merdeka tomorrow, although it's trial. Okay. Okay, Selamat Hari Merdeka also. So now I let you all Merdeka Adi because finish. Thank you. Enjoy your holiday and weekend. Actually, no holiday, weekend only. No Merdeka holiday. Sadly, I think so.
No Merdeka, no Malaysia Day holiday also.
Hey, Malaysia Day got lah.
School
16,
holiday.
17. Oh, I see. Never mind lah. As long you enjoy your Merdeka.
Do you still have
Okay,
time?
Cannot hear also.
Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
I think you comment. Cannot hear.
Again. Wait.
The rest of you here, ada apa-apa soalan lagi? Any questions you have? You can ask. Or trials or anything. If no question, you all can leave already.
Yo, I have questions.
I know. You can see that.
I have many questions.
I will answer them in WhatsApp to you. Because I know they send already.
Huh?
Because you send in WhatsApp right to me.
Yeah, a lot of questions.
Yeah. Later I'll respond slowly. Because I answering those with less question first. So that I clear them first. Then I come to you. Then I can answer you easier.
Oh,
Alright? Yeah.